No problem. Yeah. We can start, everybody. All right. Good evening, all of you.
Recording in progress.
All right. चलो चालू करें अपन. Let's start, everybody. Okay. We are in chapter about salaries, everybody. Okay. And we have covered now which perquisite? Tell me. Have we covered transfer of movable asset? Have we covered that? Yes. Have you covered the use of the asset? Yes. Use of the asset was kind of very easy to do. Again, I'm saying comparatively. है ना? Transfer of asset was बच्चों. For that you have to calculate depreciation. That is, I agree. For that you have to do the calculation. Okay, everybody? अरे हाँ. Let's go ahead, everybody. So where were we? Question number 32 also done. Okay. All right. Next one. Have we done question number 61? We have covered. Tell me 61. Question number 61 is done. Bolo. Yes, it is covered. Okay, everybody. Okay. 32, I think we have covered that. Yes, 32 also done. What about 40? 40. 40 is bachchu homework. Okay. I'll read the question with you, but you'll understand it is very easy. Okay, 40. Ready, everybody? The details of Mr. Z, who is in Mumbai, are as follows. Basic salary is rupees 25,000 per month. Okay, everybody? Then, dearness allowance is 20%. So, obviously, dearness allowance is 20% of basic, and 40% of it forms part of retirement. Okay, everybody? Fine. They are forming part of retirement. Then, he stays in his father's house up to December 31st, 2022. So, he is not staying in his own house, bacho. He is still here. But is he paying? Check here. For which he does not have to pay any rent. Use common sense if he doesn't pay any sense. If he doesn't pay any rent. Remember 1013A. Which bacho figure will be 0? Tell me. Which figure bacho will be 0? Rent paid in excess of 10% of salary. Remember that. But there is no rent paid. So that figure bacho will become what? Automatically 0. Clear till here? So, or in a way, indirectly understand that if rent is not paid for till December, entire HRA till December will be taxable. Agreed or no? Tell me okay or no, everybody? Okay? And thereafter, an accommodation was taken where? Mumbai, na? At rupees 10,000 per month. So, I'll just simply say, bacho, simply understand. From April to December, it is fully taxable. Okay, everybody? HRA. You only have to calculate for 3 months. The employer, however, pays rupees 8,000 per month as HRA. Okay, no problem. So basic plus DA and HRA is rupees 8,000 per month. And I hope you understand. You only have to calculate taxable HRA for those 3 months. Okay, everybody? You can just give in one sentence that why April to December is not taxable. Okay, sorry, not exempt, it is fully taxable from April to December. Clearly, here, all of you. We'll go ahead. Okay. Let's go to the another headache part. Okay, from today, bacho, definitely very nice cases we have. Okay, everybody, come to motor car. Come to motor car perquisite. Ready, everybody? Others also I'm going to solve or discuss, definitely, no doubt about it. But motor car. Now this will be little bit, you can say, too much, too by heart. So, but there is no option also, honestly. Okay? Ready, everybody? Now understand. Motor car given by employer to employee. Okay? Now what all cases can be there? What all cases can be there? Okay, everybody? Motor car can be owned by employer, or motor car can be taken by rent or on hire by the employer, or motor car bachcho can be owned by the employee only. Employee. But what do you mean by perquisite? Some benefit given, na bachcho? Are hai na? Some benefit given to the employee. Clear? So if the motor car is owned by employee, what benefit can be given by employer? What do you think? All of you? What benefit bachcho can be given by employer? Tell me. There can be. There is, I'm telling you, there is a perquisite for that also. If motor car is owned by employee, what benefits bachcho can be given by employer? That okay, employer is telling the employee, good, in fact, good that you have your own car. So we don't have to buy one for you or take on rent or something for you. So simple, bachcho will pay your petrol and diesel. Will reimburse you your petrol and diesel. That can be done. The benefit can be given by employer to employee. Okay? That you are using your own personal vehicle for business purpose. You are using your own personal vehicle for our business purpose. So good. So we will pay you something out of petrol and diesel for your as a reimbursement or as a benefit. Okay, everybody? Clear till here? Some kind of petrol allowance or diesel allowance is given. Alright? Okay. If it is owned by employer, definitely bachcho it is what? A perquisite. Hai na? And if it is taken on rent on hire is also perquisite. But whatever benefit is given, it should be in the personal capacity. That means if he is taking the car on rent or hire and for business purpose, bachcho, hai na? Official purpose. If it is owned by employer, if the car is owned by employer, okay, and he takes the car from point A to point B, let us say he is a salesperson. Okay, and or there is a client meet, and he uses company's car. That is not something for his personal benefit, no. So perquisite will come into picture when there is a kind of a personal benefit. Clear till here? Let's start. Chalo. Rule 3-A. Car facility between office to residence and back is not under this. Is in fact bachcho not chargeable to tax at all now. Okay? I'm talking of facility. Clear till here, all of you? Okay, check now. What are the cases? And then we have a small car and a big car. Small car and a big car category, okay? Depends on engine capacity of the car. 1600cc is also called as 1.6 liter engine, okay? So if you can say capacity is up to 1600cc. Yes, clear? Most of you can take your SUVs, medium range SUVs, bachcho come till 1.5 liter, if at all you know. Big cars, okay, like Fortuner and all of that, that comes under 2000 or 2500 cc cars. Okay, everybody? But majority of them will come under small car category. Okay, everybody? Okay. Obviously, small car and big car is going to make a huge difference. Pucho. That will come under any other vehicle, any other automotive, other than car. Okay, good question. What if only car? What if he uses his own vehicle? So yes. Okay, ready everybody? Chalo. Whether motor car is, pay attention, what are the categories? Owned or hired by employer. Finally here, whose vehicle it is, bachcho? Very important. Whose vehicle it is? Employers. It is either owned by employer or taken on rent by employer. Simple till here. Now he uses bachcho company's car. I am using the word company as an employer. If an employee uses company's car for company's purpose, what is his own personal benefit in that? No. There is no personal benefit in that, bachcho. Clear till here? Okay. So check. Where the car is wholly used, fully and only for बच्चों official purpose there is no perquisite. Clear till here? So company's car or employer's car used for employer's purpose, the business purpose, there is no personal benefit, so there is no perquisite. The only thing is that you should maintain the documents. What documents? What do you think normally बच्चों small register you have to maintain? From which student, which employee used which car, on which date, at which time, what is the point A, what is the point B, what purpose, that's it. अरे हाँ, clear till here? So understand बच्चों, perquisite will come into picture only if there is some personal benefit. Okay, ready? So check. Point number 1B. We are in the category. Which category? Whose car it is? Employer's car. Don't forget. Either owned by employer or hired by employer. है ना? Clear till here? No, employer's car used only for personal purpose. Are you getting my point or no? CEO, CFO, etc. Extra car given. Sir, used for personal purpose. No problem. Are हाँ या ना? Okay. For the employee or any member of his household. Okay, everybody. So car is provided as well as the running and maintenance expenses of the car are also taken care by the employer. Are you all understanding or no? Everybody tell me. Okay, till here. A dedicated car for the employee, and that car will be used only for personal purpose. Okay, that is your case number 1B. You will say, sir, how can you decide only personal or official also? Morning he may use for official, evening he may use for personal. That will come in third category, official and personal. Okay, till here all of you. But let us see an extra car given for his family. Possible, no? Okay, everybody? For spouse, family, children, whatever. Use it only for personal purpose. Anyways, what is the value of perquisite? Check. Expenditure incurred by the employer on running and maintenance. Running maintenance, petrol, diesel, etc. and see what? Toll and all of that. And toll charges, all of whatever. And maintenance of the motor car, including remuneration paid by the employer to the chauffeur. Chauffeur bachcho means what? Driver. है ना? Okay, all of you? And increased by the amount representing normal wear and tear. So basically, I am just simply say, actual expenses. You can also write down over there. Plus depreciation. Okay, everybody? Or use also, use of the motor vehicle, and is movable asset now, movable. Okay? So representing normal wear and tear. But at what rate? Normal wear and tear is depreciation. It is what? Or you can say perquisite of the use of a movable asset. It is what? 10% of actual cost. Are हाँ या ना? Okay, everybody? That is the value of perquisite. Less any amount charged from employee. This is what we always do. As it is, if anything is recovered from employee, we reduce that. Are हाँ? Clear? We'll go ahead, everybody. Next one. Okay? Next one. The motor car is used partly in performance of duties and partly for private or personal purposes. Okay? So, but here now you have what? Both the purpose. And that is obviously the most common one. Duties, but as well as and personal. Both. Clear till here? Now check. Whose car it is, that we are not changing. Whose car it is, bachcho? Bolo. It is employer's car, है ना? The expenses on maintenance and running are met by the employer. So, car dedicated for both the purpose, running expenses also paid by employer. Or, pay attention, the expenses on running and maintenance for such private or personal purposes are fully met by the employee. Assessee bachcho who? Assessee is employee. In our this chapter bachcho, income from salaries, our assessee is employee. So basically, pay attention. He may use the car for business or personal purposes, also both. But for his personal purpose, he puts his own diesel and petrol, etc. Okay, everybody? Are हाँ या ना? Clear all of you? Running and maintenance. Okay, everybody? Are fully met by the employee. Okay, let's go ahead, everybody. So your full by employer and personal by employee. I hope this is clear. Okay. So check what are the rates given to you. Fully dedicated, they have given a standard rate. How much? 1800 rupees per month. Okay, per month. And if a driver is also provided, then driver's per quote is taken as rupees 900 per month. Okay, everybody. If a driver is also provided by the employer or company, and his salary is paid by the company, है ना? Drivers. अरे हाँ या ना? And that is also बच्चों added as rupees 900 per month. But if it is big car, 2400 rupees per month. 2400 rupees per month. अरे हाँ या ना? Finally, all of you. So check the big difference. But if his own personal expenditure is taken care by self only, so he is using it is owner is the employer. The car is used for both the purpose, personal and official, but he uses his own money to spend for his personal trips. Okay, everybody? Then it is only rupees 600 per month. But if driver is also provided, then we have to add driver's salary as rupees 900 per month. See, I am not seeing driver's actual salary is rupees 900 bacho. It is a rule. Calculating what? Value per question. Are you getting my point or no? Yes, everybody. So, the valuation bacho per question is rupees 900 for the driver per month. Clear, all of you? Again, small car and big car. Keep that in mind. 600 and 900. Done till here, all of you? Hello, Avinash. Good evening. Good to see you too. How are you? How was the test? Next one. Check the next category. Where the employee owns the vehicle. Okay, everybody? And actual running and maintenance expenses are paid by the driver, paid by the employer. Now his personal vehicle, bacho, is he going to use only for official purpose? Honestly, practically speaking, no. He'll use for both, personal as well as business. Okay, clear? What is the benefit happening here? The expenditure running and maintenance, bacho, maintenance also na, is paid by the employer. Okay, everybody? Chalo, check. Reimbursement is for use of the vehicle wholly and exclusively for official purpose. So in fact here employee is doing a favor on the employer that using his personal vehicle for official purpose. Arey हाँ या ना? Yes, clear. Then there is no extra benefit na. In fact, बच्चों, there is no extra benefit happening to the employee. Clear. Very good, Avinash. I hope you could solve stats also, whatever questions were there. Tell me somebody in the guest room to give me, or that hostel to give me the test papers. I'll see it. Okay, everybody? Second category. The reimbursement is for use the vehicle partly for official and partly for personal. So reimbursement is for both personal as well as official purpose. Yes, till here. In that case, the vehicle is owned by employee or no? Yes. 8:45. 8:30, 8:45. So now check. The vehicle is of employee only, na? Okay? And entire running maintenance expenditure is paid by the employer. Clear till here? So, actual expenditure incurred by employer as reduced by actual expenditure incurred by employer, whatever money is paid by employer to employee towards these expenses, running and maintenance, okay? That minus 1800 rupees per month, but if driver is also is given by the company, okay? If driver is given, then 1800 plus 900, how much? 2700. Okay, everybody? So actual expenditure minus 2700 if driver is also there. That is for again small car, and big car bacho also again same amount, 2400 and 900 extra if driver is also provided. Now obviously, honestly, there is a lots of combination in this, correct? So you need to by heart in a way this table or make a small summary notes. Okay? Yes, Celia. See, you don't have to remember much for big car. Just simply whatever is this 1800 plus, make it as 600. Keep that much in your mind, na bacho. Are हाँ या ना? Over here keep it as plus 300. Yes, driver rate is common. Driver is for small car or driver for big car doesn't matter. No. So driver rate is same. Understood? Small car, big car, but obviously the maintenance expenditure will be different. है ना? Running and maintenance expenditure. Okay, all of you? अरे हाँ. Should I go ahead? Keep a pencil or scale on this page because we'll be doing lots of cases, but all the combination of cases. Okay, ready everybody? So come to question number 62. 62. Okay, everybody? Chalo. Ready all of you? अरे हाँ. Case 1. Mr. X is, and over there please write down motor car perquisite. We used to write down ना बच्चों. Motor car perquisite. Okay everybody? Mr. X is employee of T Limited. No problem. He is provided small car. Okay, 200cc car. Cost is rupees 4,26,000. Expenses incurred by the company for that year. Understand now. He is provided the car. So obviously, but it is car of the employer. And what all expenses are happening on the car? Okay, understand. Actual expenses by the employer. Petrol 46,000. Driver 36,000 paid by the company. Okay, everybody. Maintenance for the year. And recovered from employee. Recovered बच्चों from employee 12,000. Okay, everybody. Case number 2. Bigger car. Find till here? अरे हाँ या ना. But here which one I have taken बच्चों owns. So I have given you both the cases. One case बच्चों owned by employer. One case owned by employee. That also big car. So all the combinations gets covered. But the owned by employee, he incurred following expenses entirely reimbursed by the employer. So employer has paid him everything. What all? Running and maintenance and driver salary. That means driver is used for the running of that car. Okay, everybody? I will go ahead, all of you. Are haan. For above both cases, find perquisite if car is used for all three purposes: fully official, fully personal, and personal and official purpose. Ready everybody? So I'm covering everything. है ना? Okay. Let's start. First one. Case 1. Ready all of you? There is no how much marks motor car will come, that no one can guarantee. Na re? No one can tell you. No one. Motor car is not a separate chapter. In MCQs they can give you. This will not be obviously asked as a part of big question. I don't think so. But they can ask you in MCQ. They'll give you all the details just like this and tell you to find you the perquisite of this motor car. Okay? So no guarantee, no warranty, honestly. A separate question on this is not possible in main chapter, main 70 marks question. MCQs it is possible. Ready? Chalo, case 1. Motor engine capacity बच्चों what more or less than 1600 cc. The case 1 na, case 1. Yes, tell you. That we are not changing, hai na? It is owned by employer. It is owned by employer. Yes, tell you all of you. obviously given to use for employee for different purposes. Okay, everybody? See, don't worry much. Keep that scale or pencil on on that page where the rules we have seen, and accordingly just try to answer. Okay? First one. Ready, bachcho? Use wholly for official purpose. अरे हाँ. Use wholly for official purpose. Okay, everybody? Okay, tell me. Motor car owned by employer and that car is fully used for official purpose. You will tell me in the comment section or chat box. What is the benefit to the employee? Very good, Indrajit. No. Yes, Pansi, correct. Kushbu. No, beta. The car is owned by employer. No, Kushbu. Come back to that page. Okay, it is owned by employer. Arey haan. Yes, I agree. The running and maintenance expenditure is paid by employer only. No doubt about it. है ना? Petrol, driver, maintenance is paid by employer. Okay, everybody. अरे हाँ. Clear to all of you. And it is fully. We are in case 1 right now. What case I am talking about? The car is used fully for official purpose. Fully for official business purpose. What is the benefit to the employee? Tell me. You can unmute. We can do faster. We can do this faster. No tax. Nil. Very good. Now you understood? Nil perquisite. Clear till here? No benefit to the employee. The car is of employer used fully for business purpose only. No benefit to the employee at all. And no perquisite. Simple till here. Okay? Good. Good. Write down. Perquisite is nil. Irrespective of engine capacity. अरे हाँ. Irrespective of engine capacity. But employer needs to maintain. Okay, documentation. ठीक है everybody? But employer needs to maintain documentation. Okay, everybody? Fine. Next one. Ready, all of you? B. And don't forget, this is a small car. In this right now case, but it is small car. Achha, second category. Understand? Wholly private purpose. Fully private. This is definitely perquisite. A good perquisite, I'll say. है ना? Because it is owned by employer and used only for personal private purposes. Clear till here? Is it that fixed rate amount or is it something else? It is fixed amount rupees per month or total? Some things. Total. Okay, fine. Okay, everybody? Barabar na, all of you tell me. Kushbu, Mansi. Okay, fine. Let's go ahead everybody. नहीं समझ रहा है. अच्छा समझ रहा है. Good. Understanding. Good. So keep that. Okay, I'll go ahead everybody. So I'm writing the theory. Write down. Enter running expenses. Enter running expenses. Okay. Plus 10% of actual cost. बराबर ना? Yes, all of you. Minus, what will you minus? Now in the question, बच्चों. This I can reduce or no? Whatever is recovered from the employee. Very good. Very good. Minus amount recovered from employee. Okay, everybody? Chalo. What are the actual expenses incurred by the employer? Kushal, we are missing law lectures. Oh, Kushal, my boy. लूँगा रिविजन लूँगा तुम्हारा फिर कुछ तो. Entire November is you guys foundation, okay? Your classes are going on, no? I'll meet you soon in this week. What is the cost of the asset? 426. As increased by, na? You have to add depreciation also, na? Yes, clear, all of you. Yes, clear. And minus recovered from employee. Good. I hope you guys are revising, but contract act khatam karo. Finish contract act. What is this figure? Tell me, all of you. $122,600, is it? Okay, good. We have reduced how much? We have reduced whatever is recovered from employee also. And after that, this is the figure, 122,600. Let's go ahead, everybody. So, next line, 122,600 is taxable in the hands of employee as per requisite. Yes, still here? Next one. Ready, all of you? See. And third case, bachcho, is what? Partly official, partly purpose. Both purpose, okay? Okay, Indrajit, good. All of you tell me. Go back again in the rules. Neither you are making the rules, neither I am making the rules. Just go back in the actual rules and check. What is the rate given for a small car? Is it a rate now? Is it a fixed rate now? Kushbu, Nitin, Mansi. Yes, Mansi, correct. Yes, Kushbu, correct. Nitin? The third category, no? Come on, Nitin. Use for both purpose, personal and private. and it's a fixed rate. 1800 rupees per month. Yes, clear all of you? But here बच्चों driver is also provided by the employer, है ना? Driver is also provided by the employer. Okay, all of you? Okay? So we have to add बच्चों in that. In 1800 plus 900, है ना? Per month into 12 months. Simple or no? Nothing complicated calculations here. How much बच्चों, tell me? 32,400, है ना? So there's a huge difference between private and business mix purpose. Yes, everybody? Right? We'll go ahead, everybody. Sorry. This is the first category. What category? If it is owned by the employer. Okay, all of you? Second category. The car is owned by employee. Okay, write down. An engine capacity is more than 1600 cc. Find लिया? अरे हाँ या ना? Very good, Indrajit. For the first one, बच्चों, first one.
Recording stopped. Recording in progress.
Very good. Some of you are giving answers. Good, good, good. In fact, there is no benefit to the employee. The car is owned by employee and using, what is category number 1, बच्चों? Used wholly for official purpose. Used wholly for official purpose. Yes, everybody, all of you. Nil. Nil बच्चों, ठीक है? So I'm not writing the other story. Irrespective of the engine size and all of that, an employer needs to maintain documentation. Okay? B. Use wholly for private purpose. Self car is using for private purpose, but the expenses are reimbursed by the employer. Remember or no? अरे हाँ ना, बोलो बच्चों. Clear लिया? Used only for personal purpose. Okay, everybody? Tell me. Have I given any rate for that? There's no rate for that, no? Fully for personal, own purpose. No, na? Own vehicle. I am not giving you for that, no? No rate. So in that case, whatever he receives from employer, but your fully is perquisite. Okay? Right now. Entire expenses borne by employer. Entire expenses borne by employer will be taxable. As perquisite. है ना? So how much is the employer paid or reimbursed in the second category? 40,000 and 24,000. Okay, everybody? Fine, all of you? Let's go ahead, everybody. Next one. See, partly official, partly business. Partly official, partly private. Partly official, partly private. Look in the rules and look in your theory also. It is owned by the employee. He incurred following expenses entirely reimbursed by employer. Running and maintenance and driver salary. What do you think? Is it actual expenditure minus something? Which case it is? The second category, no? This one, bacho. This category, no? Okay, all of you, check here. Will be this. This will be the answer. Actual expenditure incurred by the employer minus 2,400 per month or 3,600 per month if it is 3,300 per month if there is also a driver. Are हाँ या ना? And yes, driver salary was also included in the reimbursements. Yes, everybody, Khushbu, Nitin, okay, till here. You just have to identify the case right now, which case we are in. Okay? So it is owned by employee, है ना? The vehicle is owned by employee, and you are in the second category that the vehicle is used for both the purpose, business as well as personal. In that case, actual expenditure minus these numbers. Okay, all of you? Come back. Ready, everybody? So actual expenditure incurred by employer minus 2,700, no? Plus 900 for driver. Okay, everybody? Into 12 months. How much is it? 2,400 or 27? 2,400. Yes, Khushbu, correct. Sorry, I wrote 27, mistake. 2,400. Yes. It is 2,400. Okay, yeah. Tell me the figure, this amount. Actual expenditure, I think we have already covered, 64,000. 64,000 minus 3,300 into 12. Minus this is what, 39,600? Is it right, bachcho? Correct, yeah, correct. So that comes to bachcho 24,400, I think. Will be taxable as per question in the hands of employee. Yes, still here. Fine, all of you. Sorry. Come back to rules, everybody. Perquisite rules. Okay, everybody ready? Sweat equity. Have you heard of this, bacho? Anytime? Sweat equity. Equity, do you understand, है ना? Shares, or let us say a part in the share capital, है ना? Equity. And sweat equity, bacho, are shares given to the employees. Correct? Very good. Why? To give them motivation, है ना? And to make them feel that they are part of or like owners of the company. Yes, I'm saying part owners, some owners, na? Some shares. Yes, till here, all of you. Agree till here? So shares are allotted to the bacho employee. But obviously what happens is employee may leave also immediately after taking the shares. Okay, everybody? Though there can be a certain lock-in period. Clear till here? There can be what much a certain lock-in period. Lock-in, you understand? That means he can't sell the shares up to a particular date. Okay, everybody? Or if he leaves, है ना? Then he will not get those shares. Yes, till all of you. अरे हाँ या ना? Clear to all of you? Okay, we'll go ahead, everybody. Chalo. Sweat equity. Check. Or specified securities are given by employer to employee. Ready? Sweat equity shares, pay attention, are taxable in the hands of employees if they are allotted by the employer or former employer to employee, either free of cost or at a concessional rate. Perquisite means benefit or not. So if you're providing a free of cost, obviously that is a benefit, or concessional rate, but the difference of the market rate and the actual rate given by employer, even that much will be perquisite. Just like we have done in the case of concessional loan, if you remember. है ना? अरे हाँ या ना? Okay. Star mark point number C. Income shall be taxable in the year of allotment of shares. In the year of what? Allotment of shares. अरे हाँ या ना? Everybody? And what will be the perquisite? Simple, na? Fair market value of the share. If at all the same employee or third person would have purchased those shares from open market, what would be the rate? That rate minus the rate given by the employer. Arey हाँ या ना? है ना? Again underline the date. As in the date of exercise of option. He may choose to select अरे हाँ या ना? That he will buy the shares in future at predetermined price. Okay. He is given an option that yes, I will buy the shares at a predetermined price in future. He is exercising the option and then he gets the shares but later on. Okay? Minus amount actually paid by him, paid by the employee to the employer. Yes, all of you? अरे हाँ या ना? Check. Tax on perquisite of specified securities and sweat equity is required to be paid in the year of exercising of the option. Or हाँ या ना? Check now. Is it the same thing or no? Where it is? It was allotment of shares here. Are हाँ. Now what are they saying? Star mark here. Okay. Tax bachoo will have to be paid when? In the year of exercising the option. However, where such shares or securities are allotted by current employer, being an eligible startup, leave this. Right now you don't have to go into this too much into details. Okay. If it is an eligible startup, now again for to be eligible startup there will be some rules and conditions which needs to be satisfied. That's why Bacho have written here also. Okay. The perquisite will be taxable in the year of after expiry of 48 months. That means how many years? 3 years. Yes? Or 4 years? 4 years, no? From the end of the relevant assessment year, in which the sale of such security was made by the assessee, or in which the assessee ceases to be employee of the employer, whichever is earlier. Right now, I'm not going into this, bacho. Okay? I'm keeping it right now simple, because this entire rule law is applicable only for which bacho companies? Eligible startup companies. Already clear, all of you? So currently, bacho, as per current law, what are we going to follow? When it is taxable? There is a change, it is amendment, bacho. Write down that it is amendment. Okay, all of you? Fine. In the year of exercising of option. Clear? Are हाँ. Come to question number 26. Twenty 26. Give a star mark. It is for sweat equity. Okay, all of you? It is for sweat equity. Ready, everybody? AB Company Limited allotted 1,000 equity shares to Sri Chand, whatever, in June 22, current year. Allotted. Arey haan. The shares were allotted at rupees 200 per share as against the fair market value of rupees 300 per share. Okay, clear? Check here. On the date of exercise of such option. Okay? The fair market value was computed in accordance with the income tax rules. No problem. What is the perquisite value of sweat equity shares allotted to Sri Chand? But simple, but we have already said that fair market value minus the actual rate given to the employee. Clear or no, all of you? Arey haan. Okay, everybody? Let's go ahead. Write down. What rule is it? Rule 3.8, no? Tell me. In that case, perquisite is, write down. ठीक है ना. Perquisite is fair market value on the date of exercise of option माइनस अमाउंट पेड बाय एम्प्लॉय बराबर है इनटू number of shares. Yes, Celia? Fine, all of you? So what is the fair market value on the date of exercise of option 300? And rate for him is 200. And how many shares is he taking? 1000 shares. So the benefit is of what? Rupees 10,000, no? How much it is? 100 and 100, huh? 1 lakh, no? Are हाँ या ना? Will be taxable बच्चों now. Tell me. In the year of exercising means using the exercising means what? Using the right. The option. In the year of exercising of the option. Okay, all of you? Let's go ahead, everybody. There is a very unique case asked in the question which you will have a little bit doubt about. Okay, all of you? आगे बढ़े, everybody. चलो. In the case of subsequent means what? Later on. Of those shares by Sri Chand. What would be the cost of acquisition of those sweat equity shares? Subsequent sale. The shares are allotted by the company to him. And in future, bachcho, pay attention. What did he say? Future. Okay, he sells those shares in the market. So obviously what will happen is, pay attention. What I'm trying to tell you, pay attention. Let us say this was the FMV on date of exercising the option, okay? On date of exercising option. बराबर है? Okay. And this was his purchase price. बच्चों, did we tax this or no as perquisite? Yes. The difference, बच्चों, we taxed it as perquisite. Clear, all of you? In the obvious chapter of salaries. Okay. Now they are saying that obviously in future he may sell the shares, assuming. And obviously, but let us say he is going to sell it at a higher amount. Okay, everybody? Arey haan. Sale price. Finally, this again I'll explain in capital gains chapter, but it is same logic. This bachcho difference is not because of any kind of employer-employee relationship. You know? This bachcho income bachcho will be your capital gains. Are you understanding the difference? So the benefit which is happening because of employer-employee relationship, that will go under perquisite. But any natural normal gain in the or increase in the prices, that will be bachcho taxable under capital gains. Yes, Chalia? So the question is, what should be the cost of acquisition? This term right now you don't understand, but simply then we will write down that, pay attention. The selling price for salaries. Selling price for salaries means what? This price minus purchase price. Remember or no? Are you understanding or no? Fair market value minus purchase price was salaries. So this is the, let us say, buying price or cost of acquisition for capital gains. Or I will say that, just try to understand. Till here, we have the concept of salaries. And after that, we have the concept of capital gains. Okay, everybody? Right now, you are not understanding or you will not understand all the terms, and that is completely okay. Okay? That will, yeah, correct. That will not be applicable to salaries chapter. This part obviously will not be applicable to salaries chapter. Okay? Actual sale price minus fair market value on the date of exercising of the option. कुछ समझा? थोड़ा समझा? Little bit you understood? खुशबू? Write down. चलो. when shares are sold by employee, when shares are sold by employee, okay, capital gains will arise. Capital gains will arise and cost of acquisition. What बच्चों? And cost of acquisition will be rupees 300 per share. Remember this now. This was 200, this was 300, isn't it, bachcho? And whatever he sells in future, profit or loss, so we'll take 300 as purchase price for the capital gains chapter. And cost of acquisition, bachcho, will be rupees 300 per share. That is fair market value, on the date of exercising of the option. In costing, you may have no that concept. Do you have that? What do you have? Transfer pricing do you have? I don't know the actual terms properly, but let us say final price of transfer price, but you have in costing, or department A's output is department B's input, something like that. That concept we can talk about. Okay, so whatever the selling price for salaries is the buying price for capital gains. Right now this much is also sufficient for us to understand. Are haan? Good. Let's go ahead, everybody. I can't shout also properly now. Job by job. Correct, ठीक है. Correct, ठीक है. Hey Ma Mataji. Let's go ahead, everybody. Okay? Chalo. What were we doing? We were here. Come to again some rules, laws. Okay. Case 2. Okay, fine. Check here. There is company, that was employer. There is employee. Let us say I am giving example Reliance Industries. Okay? Company gave the shares to employee at the rate of rupees 200 when the fair market value was going on rupees 300. Barabar hai? Okay? So how much are we charging in salaries? Taxing in salaries, rupees 100. Is it okay till here? What minus what? 300 minus 200. Then in future, later on, employee sells those shares, sell at rupees 500. The question is now, understand, employee actually paid 200 for the share and is selling 500. Are haan ya na? So that can be his net profit. But if you understand, that will be double taxation. He paid 200 cash to employer, but in salaries chapter we tax this 100 or no, the difference. Kuch samjha kya? That will be double taxation. So that's why we are saying, you took this amount as like purchase price purchase price was here and FME was here. So this difference was what? Salaries. So now from fair market value, now you consider, see, understand, again I'll repeat, and one more thing I'll tell you. You tax at 100 rupees or no? So ultimately, in a way, effectively, what is the buying price for employee? 200 he paid to employer. And plus, as it is, you're taxing him extra 100 rupees here as perquisite. So in a way, wait. Here again what? Candlelight. Again we have candlelight teaching or what? Is internet is there? Can you still hear me, see me? Oh my God, this is so fun. Oh my God, egg number, I know. This is epic. Arey haan, theek hai na, recording is going, I know that. Wow, my laptop is amazing. Hi. Now we have nice screen light given by my laptop. Anyways, okay, don't lose focus. Anyways, bachcho, so 200 is the actual price paid to the employer plus 100 you taxed him as perquisite. So effectively 300 rupees is the purchase price. And now in market is selling at 500. अरे हाँ या ना. So 300 minus 200 बच्चों will be the capital gains. This difference will be capital gains. Okay everybody? Now hold on. I'm just pausing the recording.
Recording stopped.
कौन कौन है यूट्यूब पे? आ जाओ टाइम पास करते हैं. एक्चुअली मेरे को जनरल चालू करना पड़ेगा जिसका सेटिंग मुझको नहीं आता है. चार्जिंग चल रहा है क्या? आई हैव नो क्लू. चार्जिंग भी नहीं चल रहा और फ़ोन भी डाउन है. सही है. इतना ठीक है. हाँ वो आई थिंक यूपीएस पे चल रहा है. क्या कह रहे हो? कॉस्टिंग जर्नल एंट्रीज क्या किया? अच्छा अच्छा. सारी दुनिया से जीत के मैं. वाह अंधेरा कायम रहे. सॉरी आई एम जस्ट प्लेइंग विद द स्क्रीन. एक 5 मिनट रुकते हैं ना. अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा. वाह नाइस. वेरी गुड नितिन. अच्छा वो किसके बारे में? वो एडमिशन के बारे में या कुछ अकाउंट्स की बात कर रहे हो? बोलो.
वो बोले आपसे बात करेंगे.
हाँ ठीक है मैं करता. मैं रात को कर देता फिर कॉल. आज क्या संडे? क्या मैं कल करता. फिर संडे को मैं आराम से कॉल करता हूँ उनको. हे भगवान. गिव मी सम टाइम. मैं यूट्यूब को तो बंद कर देता हूँ. ठीक है यूट्यूब वालों कोई है ऑनलाइन? कोई है जिंदा वहाँ पे? तुम लोग ही हो कि कौन है वहाँ पे? ठीक है मैं यूट्यूब को तो बंद कर देता हूँ. Oh my eyes, my eyes, my eyes.